Good day, sanibonani njani. My name is Umpumelelo Kamshengu Shabalala Uchaku Dongala Mavuso Mavuso Amhlophe Officer Nakuba Kuyena. Guys, we have reached to 1K subscribers. We're on our road to 2K subscribers right now. So please do remember to like, subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram as Umfana Kamshengu and also on TikTok as Umfana Kamshengu too, and also here on YouTube as Umfana Kamshengu. So on today's video, we just want to speak about VPN plugs or important apps that you might need as a first time comer here in China. So to get straight to the point, the first app, because uzofika at the airports and actually drop at the airports. So the first app you will need is a VPN. EVPN, I use Astral, which costs like 2 point something rands for a whole year. You can use up to I think 5 devices or six, but we are currently using three cell phones, a laptop. Yeah, we're currently using 4 devices on the same thing. So you might need lots of lots. Astral is the first app that you will need to download before you leave South Africa to come here in China. And then obviously there's also a cheaper VPN guy who is known as Dr. Assad. He charges 70 kwai for EVPN on your phone and 100 kwai on your laptop. I think it's 100 kwai for the first 3 months and 70 kwai for a month or 50 kwai. I'm not sure about the numbers, but it's between the two. You pay 70 kwai or 50 kwai per month, and then he gives you EVPN that you can download on your phone and be able to use it more like China. So you can also contact him before you leave South Africa and download the app while you are in South Africa because it's much easier when you're in South Africa. And then another app that you will need is a TV box. It's not necessarily a TV box. So if you buy a TV box, you buy a TV box. They send you. It already has a VPN inside, so that this TV box has up to 4,000, 6,000 channels around the world. So you are able to watch Ebola. You are able to watch different channels from New Zealand, from Russia, from all over the world, basically. So you do not need it as TV or any other Showmax and so on, Netflix. With this TV box, you are able to watch any channel around the world, be it from Nigeria, South Africa, be it from Ghana, be it from Ethiopia, Russia, even the countries with bombs currently fighting or Syria, you'll find their channels there. So this TV box costs 800 kwai for your whole year. They just send you the TV box and you just plug it on your smart TV and you're good to go. So this is something you can look at if you want to enjoy some entertainment while you're here in China. So another app you need to download is Udidi. Udidi is a Chinese app for Uber. It's mostly like Uber. So this is what we use here in China, Udidi. There's also Udidi in South Africa. So if you already have Udidi in South Africa, it should work fine when you come here in China. So Udidi will help you to request it from the airport wherever you are going. And to link Udidi and the paying system, you have to download to Alipay. Alipay is much more easier. You can also link your South African bank account with Alipay. So do download Alipay and link your bank card there so you can be able to request for a taxi. You can be able to be request for Didi. You can also purchase some stuff if you are using Alipay. WeChat is hard at the moment for some of the people. They need all these verifying things. So it's much more easier when you're here in China and you just get a Chinese number. Then you are able to download the WeChat with ease because you already have a Chinese number. So once you are here in China, most of us it's easy to download the WeChat. But if you are able to download WeChat back in South Africa, it's much more easier too because you can also link it to your bank accounts and be able to purchase and do things. And these are the two most important apps. If you can't get to WeChat, make sure you get to Alipay so you can do a lot of things when you come here, such as requesting, buying food online, and so on. And then the last one is the bank card. Yeah, like China Merchant Bank is one of the banks I do recommend because currently some banks are not able to make a makadi. I've seen a lot of South Africans complain ukuthi they can't open their bank accounts. Ayanqaba amabhenki to open their accounts here. I do not know the reason why. Maybe these currently politics and things that's currently happening around the world. So some South Africans can't open their banks, but China Merchant Bank has been able to open a bank even for those who be refuser. Because, for instance, my partner was a moving bank account Mayfiga here in January with another bank and it refused. And I already had a bank account with China Merchant Bank. So we just went there and Yavuma corner. So maybe you can just put China Merchant Bank as the first option. Ukuthi mawufika la uvula wona and you'll be able to use iChina lala China. This is the process after obviously getting your contracts and so on. Some schools they do have like a bank that works with the school. So in those instances, then uzozama the bank that the school uses ukuthi bekwazi ukwenza ama-payments and stuff. But if behluleka nakhona, because I've had the school ask me ukuthi how did you do your bank accounts for your girlfriend, because the current teachers that are coming in iyanqaba. So I always referred them to China Merchant Bank in one of the districts that I was going to, and I knew, and they were able to do it. So you need to also look at this. And lastly, more figure airports. See, the first thing is communication. So you need a SIM card when you get the airport. The moment you get out of the gates usuya lapha where people bephethe amabhodi with your name and stuff. Usually the SIM card area is right at that point, usually on the right or the left side, especially in Shanghai airports. The moment you get out of the gate, the right hand side ilapho kunama SIM card corner, so you can get a SIM card there instantly. This will help you ukuthi uthenge ama-data on the spot and be able to navigate and start calling. And obviously, if you already have VPN, you can start calling your family and saying, "Oh, I've landed in China," and so on. So do check that as the first option, because once you leave the airport, kuba nzima to do a lot of things such as SIM cards. You have to now travel, but you can't travel because you don't have WeChat. You can't link. Yabo sekulokhu ucela abantu bekusize. So the best thing is always to do these things at the airport, such as exchanging money. The moment you land Shanghai or Beijing, exchange all your money, Amarands to RMB at the airport. It's going to be much easier rather than when you have left the airport inside the country. Then it's going to be difficult because you don't know where the banks are, and also a language barrier. And so, yeah, do remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I will be uploading more videos. Ngiyaqala ngo-Vlogtober kodwa ngenzi lonto, but I will see how many videos I can upload. Thank you so much and do take care. Danko.